That's your warning, everybody. Okay. All right. Let me, sorry. I thought I had all this done, but of course. Okay. Yes, Nina's doing yoga too.
She's going to teach us downward dog.
Yeah, of course. And puppy pose and all that. All right. Okay. So basic rules are, there are no rules. You can do what you want. Feel your, I recommend bare feet, but that's just because I like to feel the soles on my feet. You'll be too cold, so you want to keep your feet on the floor. But we'll just kind of, we want to connect to the earth even though we're not standing up. If anybody wants to stand during the practice, I'll give you that permission. It's always your permission. But today, because of some injuries and our new hip and all that, we're going to work with keeping our hips kind of stationary and still. That's the point of our chair yoga today. So chair yoga isn't necessarily easy yoga, but this will be easy because you're going to just do what your body tells you to do, okay? That's all the guidelines I have. You do what feels good. If something doesn't feel good, you either back off or you ask me why it doesn't feel good, and we'll find another place. The biggest part of yoga is really just finding your present moment as opposed to all the other things that are going on out there. So let's bring our awareness into our body rather than to all the other distractions. And the easiest way to do that is usually to close our eyes. That's optional, but it kind of just eliminates that distraction from the outside and begin to notice your body and where it sits in the chair right now. Notice your feet and how they're connecting to the floor, which is connecting to the earth. Notice your legs, whatever they feel like this morning. It's okay to have aches and pains. Notice your spine sitting pretty tall, so lift up just a little bit, not to force it, but to be naturally tall. Your chin is parallel to the floor pretty much, so you're not leaning forward or back. It's pretty much right in line with your neck. Usually it's back a little further than you think it should be. Hands are relaxed wherever they feel good. I recommend palms face up, just to kind of allow us to let go here with what stuff that's not serving us right now, stuff that's holding us down. And just begin to notice your breath. Imagine that your breath begins at the floor, coming in through the soles of your feet, all the way up your legs, into your torso, filling your lungs, filling your rib cage, all the way up to the head. And then it comes out in the opposite direction. So top of the head, down into the heart, through the spine, out the legs, into the floor, and down into the earth. You might want to notice where the breath enters your body at the tip of the nose. I want to feel it exit the body. Notice the difference in temperature in the air when it comes in and when it exits. And whatever breathing works for you. If it's hard for you to just imagine your breathing, count your breath. So I'm breathing in 1, I'm breathing out 1. Breathing in 2, breathing out 2, and so on. This allows us to quiet down the extra thinking that our mind wants to do and give it something to focus on. The breath, just the breath. While you're here, you can keep your fingers, keep your eyes closed if you like. We're going to bring first finger to thumb. This is a mudra that reminds us that we are connected to the earth, everything in it and on it. We're an important part of this. We're not separate from it. Bring middle finger to thumb as a reminder to release my frustration and anger that no longer serves me. Bring ring finger to thumb to remind myself that I'm in the right place at the right time, doing what I need to do. No doubt about that, no second guessing. And finally, my pinky to my thumb is a reminder to trust my instincts, my feelings, and my intuition. Do that one more time. First finger to thumb, second finger to thumb, third finger, and pinky. And then just release the hands. Blink the eyes open as you feel ready. Still grounding onto the floor with the soles of the feet. Bring your arms out to the edges of the room, palms face up. We're going to inhale as high as we can, nice and easy, all the way up to the top. Maybe you come to here, maybe you come to here, it doesn't matter, whatever your top is. Flip the palms and breathe out, all the way down, as though you're extending out to the edges of the room. Flip the palms again with your inhale. Follow your own breath, so not necessarily mine or anybody else's. Follow your own inhale and exhale. Maybe it's longer or shorter than mine. Next one, we're going to come up to the sky, and this time we're going to push just slightly backwards. So rather than coming out to the edges of the room, we're going to come slightly behind. You're going to feel a squeeze in the shoulder blades a little bit, and you're going to push all the way down using the arm muscles. Flip the palms. This time we're coming forward, all the way up. Palms are facing behind us. Flip the palms, push them back. A little bit back, get into the shoulders just as far as they want to go. If they're uncomfortable, I want you to soften the elbows. So if this is uncomfortable for you, just soften the elbows. Go a little bit less than you were going before and push back, but keep that biggest range of motion. So we're working on the arms and your range of motion today. All the way up to the sky. Push back, all the way back. Keep it back of the room. Good, let it go, nice and easy. Then just do the shoulders. Nice and wide. So feel them come forward, rounding and opening the back, up to the sky, towards your ears. All the way back, pushing your heart forward, and all the way down, pushing away from it. So a few times, nice and easy, just as slow or as fast as you like. You can do 1 set or 5 sets, doesn't matter. We'll go the other way, bringing it back, up, forward, and down. This aches a little bit in your shoulders and your upper shoulder area. That's totally okay. You're just getting into some muscles that haven't been maybe working that hard. So that's all right. Do one more circle, then end downward all the way down. Bring your right hand down to the chair and your left hand all the way up. You may hold on to the chair, anything that makes you feel sturdy, and lift the left hand all the way up and start to bend gently. Bend the elbows so that you have a lot to sit on here, a lot to lean on, and just gently go over to the side. Go where you feel comfortable. Don't go any further than that for now. Take your breath in here. And on your exhale, maybe reach just a tiny bit more. So you want to feel that stretch all the way from the hip to the hand, not just the arm. Your whole side body is working here. Notice if you're doing what I'm doing, you're lifting off the floor. Try and press your feet down, back down on the floor. And then lift up nice and tall all the way up to the sky, over to the other side. Holding on wherever you feel comfortable. Top arm comes up, go to where you feel comfortable, not where you feel like it's a real aggravated stretch. And then on your next exhale, go a little bit further. Make sure you're still breathing, okay? If you're holding your breath, you're probably going a little too far. Come on back to center, nice and easy. You guys look awesome. Lift up, we're gonna do it again. Lift up, nice and easy. Bend the bottom elbow, reach over, nice and easy. This time, push the arm back just a little bit and look up. See how that feels on your neck. If your neck is tight, we're gonna do something nice for it in just a minute. Lift up towards the sky. Then over to the other side, holding on, reaching over, this time gently back with the elbow, look up. You're really opening up the side body. Nice. Back up to the sky. And arms come down to the left. We're going to work a little on the neck because I think everybody has a little bit of neck tightness right now. Okay. So good. So, I mean, not good, but we'll do something for it. So let's pretend we have a really heavy earring on one ear. Let's make it our right ear so I don't get confused. And it's just weighing you down a little bit. Begin to take your left hand and just gently massage the left side of your neck. Notice if you have some tender points there, it's really common, and you don't want to aggravate them, but just notice them. Just give them a nice, gentle, soft, warm rub. This is good to do with like a little cream or something, a little oil, whatever, if you do massage of any kind for yourself. Now let that left arm come down, let the right arm come up, and you're just going to gently touch the top of your ear with your middle finger. Yep, that's it. And now, just very, very, very little pressure. Pretend your head has nothing to do with it. Just a tiny bit of pressure on your arm, on your hand. That's opening up that side of your body. Now, stretch your left arm, push through the fingers, and reach towards an angle towards the floor. Everybody feel that? Okay, good. So you're feeling a long stretch from the ear all the way to the fingertips, not just the neck, because we're all connected, right? It's all connected. Take a nice breath here, let it go. Keep reaching now, let the arm soften. Let the hand come off. Keep the head gently drop to the side. And then begin to roll the chin towards the chest. Very slowly. Feel the movement, feel the muscle move from one side to the other, the stretch rather, till we're forward folding. And then we'll lift it up nice and tall to center. Let's drop it over to the other side. Really gently, because you just stretched that side. So be really aware of where your edge is. This one could go further or less far. Totally okay. Got your heavy earring on again, just dropping down. The rest of your body's trying not to move with it. The rest of your body's trying to kind of stay separate, stay isolated. And bring your right hand up and give yourself a little massage on the right side of the neck. Again, if it hurts, you want to be gentle and tender on the neck. If it feels good, you can press as hard as you want. Keep your breathing going. Now let that right hand rest. Bring the left hand up and bring the fingertip, the middle fingertip to the top of the ear. Very, very little pressure here, like maybe 2% on your hand, on your arm. Gently opening up, letting that head hang down. Making sure you're not going forward or back. You're right over that ear, or over that shoulder rather. Take a nice breath here. On the exhale, maybe push just a teeny tiny bit more. Good. It's all about the breathing while you're doing this. And then release it as you're ready. Let the head hang down. And gently turn it down towards the chest with your chin. All the way down to the chin, to the chest. Rolling it up nice and easy. We'll look up to the sky for just a moment. And then bring it forward. Tuck the chin. And bring it forward, getting the back of the neck stretched out. Now this one's for the front, lifting up tall. Breathe in, exhale, rounding forward. We're gonna go all the way this time. Tuck the chin, round the back, drop down as though you're gonna pick up something off the floor. It doesn't matter if you reach the floor or not. Open the legs wide enough so you have room for your body to come down. It's not about squishing yourself in a sandwich, it's about making room for your body. Once you're down here, shake your head. See if you can really relax the neck. This actually lengthens the neck a little bit. You can even pretend to lengthen it yourself by tucking the fingers at the bottom of the skull and gently pushing downward. Imagine that it's lengthening and stretching your neck. Now tuck the chin and roll yourself back up. This time use your belly as you round yourself up into a straight position. Arms come up to the sky. We'll do some sun salutations seated. And obviously, standing is, you're welcome to stand. It's the same thing, but we'll try it seated first. On your exhale, bring your arms out to the edges of the room and come full forward. Pull the belly and come all the way down. Now the belly is soft. As it comes down, take a breath or two here and just feel that soft belly as you relax. Feel the belly compress and the opposite. Decompress. I don't know.
Expand.
Expand. Thank you. Compress and expand with your breath. Now come to your halfway lift. Our halfway lift seated is a little different. Bring your hands onto your knees, your thighs, and bring yourself into a flat back that's almost parallel to the floor. Nice. So if we were standing, you'd be a number 7 right now. And on your exhale, you're going to round it forward. So we go from very straight to very, very soft. Let the head hang. Inhale again. Push gently onto the knees. Lift up to your flat back. And exhale, coming forward, rounding everything down. One more time, lifting up towards the middle of the circle. Option to bring your arms forward here into the circle. So we take a little pressure off the hips and we push into our feet a little bit. And then on your exhale, bring it all the way down and relax it. Let your head shake, yes and no. And next roll up, we're going to use the belly. So you pull the belly into the spine as you lift up nice and tall all the way up to sitting. And we're coming up to the sky. Now we're going to do a little back bend. So open up the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you, pull the elbows back behind you, and lift up to the sky. This is an opening for the heart. Back up with your inhale, next inhale, and exhale, hands into heart center. But tap gently on the sternum here. This is an awakening for the immune system. So we do it as often as we can. I don't know if it works or not, but I do it anyway.
Let's do it.
Right. Can't hurt. I know it can't hurt. So I do it.
That's good.
Okay? And then bring the hands into stillness, right into your heart. And take just a moment to notice how your body feels. Find one thing that you are grateful for at this very moment. The tiniest or the biggest thing, it doesn't matter. Once you find that, inhale with that gratitude. And exhale, come forward all the way down to the ground. Forehead drops down towards the legs. Head drops down towards the floor. Inhale to your halfway lift, either with your arms forward or your hands down. And that's just showing off. My brother-in-law comes out with his iced tea, his bathing suit. He's going to do some sunbathing. Exhale to your forward fold. And inhale, roll yourself all the way up, arms up to the sky. Gently bend in the elbows and give yourself that heart opener again. Good. Inhale, all the way up to the sky. This time we're adding on our side bend. So one hand down, one hand over to the side. Nice gentle stretch. Hold on to that chair so you feel secure. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale all the way over to the other side. Good. Inhale back up to the sky. Both arms come up. We're going to go for a forward fold again, sweeping to the edges of the room. All the way down. Come to your forward fold. Extend from the lower back. You can reach the floor or not. It does not matter. Let the arms relax. Let's bring one hand down towards the floor. It doesn't have to touch the floor. It can touch your leg. It can touch the knee, whatever. And we're going to bring our opposite hand up. So I'm holding with my left hand and I'm bringing my right arm all the way up to the sky. Big stretch, so be careful. Reach the fingertips all the way up to the sky. You can follow it with your gaze. Find what's comfortable for your neck. It may be facing down. That may be more comfortable than looking up. Bring that right hand down, holding on to whatever or touching the floor, and lift up to the sky with the other one. Nina likes yoga because she gets some little fats all between everything. Your favorite thing. Bring it on down, nice and easy to the floor. And we're going to roll ourselves up again, nice and tall to the center. Just start to work a little bit into our torso, just a little bit more. So all the ways that the back moves and the spine moves, we know how important our spine is. So we're going to bring it very literally to the 6 ways that the spine moves. One is side to side, which we've done already. We're going to do it one more time, all the way over to the side. Lift up, inhale, all the way over to the other side. Just getting a feel for that side to side movement. And imagine in your mind the spine and how it's moving right now. It's staying straight forward, but it's dropping side to side. Notice if one side is a little bit more flexible than the other. Totally normal. Lift up nice and tall on your chair. The other way that the spine moves is forward and back. So we're going to take our chin, we're going to round back into a big rounded back like you're rolling into a ball. And then we'll pull it in with the belly, lift up nice and tall, bring the shoulder blades behind you, lift the heart to the sky. Again, coming forward, rounding, hold the belly in, drop forward, head drops down. And inhale, stack the spine, bring it back up. This is good to do on the floor, on hands and knees when you feel like it. It's even easier than doing it in the chair. Once you come back to your open heart, back bend, come up to a nice tall seat. The way that we haven't gone yet is twisting. So we're going to start very gently, arms up to the sky. Bring your left hand down to the right knee, outside of the right knee, and back hand comes behind you. So maybe it touches the chair, maybe you clear the chair, whatever works for you. Inhale up to the sky. And exhale, hands come down. Right hand comes to the outside of the left knee. Inhale back up to the sky. One more time, twisting. We're going to go into a bigger twist, but we want to get nice and comfortable first with the way that we're moving right now in the chair, which is not too far. Back up to the sky. And then bring the hands down to your lap. Let's turn the feet so that they go to the side of the chair. So this hand is going to be your close hand, and this hand is going to be your far hand. So now I don't have to say left and right, okay? So close hand comes around behind you, and far hand comes to the front fold. Now push away be gentle because these are nice chairs. Push away with your with your close hand, and pull with your far hand. And see if you can get a nice twist in your belly muscles. Now, if you start to slump down, you're going too far. The point is to stay as tall as you can and still twist in the side. If you feel this in your side body that's closest to the chair, then you're doing it right. If you don't, you need to go further. Now look over that close side shoulder. Give your neck a little twist as well, and push one more gentle time to make sure you're still breathing comfortably. Okay, inhale and exhale. Nice and easy. Good. Return back to forward, just gently letting go, letting the body come back to a neutral position. And notice your left and right side. Maybe they feel a little bit different than they did before. Turn to the other side. Close hand comes behind you. Far hand comes to the front pole. Inhale as you lengthen. Gently pull far hand in. Push close hand away. And then when you feel ready, you can look over your shoulder. If that feels good on your neck. If it doesn't, just keep it parallel to the shoulders. It's fine. It doesn't have to get into the neck. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Pull the belly muscles in, staying nice and tall and tight. One more breath in, one more gentle breath out. Take your time, follow your own breath. Good. Come on back to center when you feel ready. Stay twisted to the side for just a moment and notice your left and right side and see if you notice any difference between them. Or really just notice anything about them. Come back to the front, seated to the front. We're going to widen our legs. We're going to get just a little bit into the hips. This is where I want you to be really careful with what you're, how far you're going into the hips here, okay? So you know what to do. Let's take our left leg, coming to this front of our chair. Take your left leg and stretch it all the way out. Give it a nice stretch all the way down. Don't lock your knee. And keep it soft, okay? So arms come out to the side. This is our warrior pose, or our seated warrior pose. It's a little different than the regular warrior standing, but it's still really strong. So check your shoulders, get them down away from your ears. Nice, good. Reaching out nice and long, unlock the elbows, reach through the fingertips. Keep extending, keep breathing. Feel the openness of your chest here, and slide your left hand down your long leg. All the way down. Right arm comes up to the sky. You can follow it again. Check with your own neck. Necks can be sensitive. If you don't like turning it up, turn it down. Feels really good. Doesn't matter. Now lift up tall without sinking down into the hips and bring that right arm down onto the thigh and lift the left one up as high as you can. Nice. Bring it back to center. Arms come out. You're going to slide it down again. Slide all the way down. Lift the right arm up. Come down your long leg. Now lift it up. Good. Now bring your elbow down to meet mine. There you go. And up to the sky and open it up. This time bring the arm way over if you want. Just notice that side body stretch that we did before. Take just a moment. Find your breath. Back off if it feels like it's too much. See if you can wiggle your toes. Bring your mind somewhere else. Lift up nice and tall to the sky. And this time we're twisting over that leg, so soften in the knee. Now turn over it. I know this is a big stretch. Just turn over and walk down a couple of inches down that long leg. Just a couple, whatever feels good to you. Open up that side body, this time leaning forward. And then walk your way up. Nice and easy. Let's come to the other side, bending your opposite knee and straightening the other leg. So this one's going to be your bent knee, Carmela. So be really, really soft with that knee. Don't straighten it, okay? Just, it's a straight leg, but it's not a clenched leg, okay? Arms come all the way out again. Get those arms to work a little bit. Push the shoulders down, away from the ears. Reach out through the fingertips. Soften a little bit in the elbows. You don't want to overextend. Just feel how strong you are reaching out to the edges of the room. This warrior pose is a real strong, strengthening one. Here's what I do with my kids. I am a warrior. I am strong. I am brave. And I am peaceful. Okay, like. Sure. Okay, this time we're going to extend down the long leg with the right hand. So all the way down, up to the sky, reaching up nice and tall. You can follow with your gaze or drop the head down. It's about neck comfort here, not pushing where you don't want to go. Lift up to the sky, bring the elbow down onto the knee. or forearm down onto the knee, and reach all the way over. And again, follow it or look down. Let the neck be neutral. Back up to the sky. We're going to do it one more time, sliding down the long leg. Make sure you're not clenching that knee all the way up to the sky with the opposite arm. Inhale, lift it up tall out of your hips and come down onto your knee. Arm comes all the way up, reaching tall to the sky. Back up, turn towards that long leg. Again, relax the knee. Just a gentle stretch, walking down. If it's 2 inches, if it's 10 inches, it doesn't matter. It's going to climb your way down the leg a little bit. Feel a stretch if you're reaching to the right side, you're going to feel a little stretch in your left side, or a big stretch.
The opposite.
No, you're going
No,
down.
it was
Yeah.
right, yeah,
So
okay.
if you're on your right, you should feel it in your left side.
Oh, right,
okay?
right, yes.
And then walk it up nice and easy back to center. And bring the legs back nice and easy, one little step at a time. You're going to close them up again from that open hip position. Sitting up on your seat, this is optional. You're going to take some circles with your hips. Ellen, I have no idea where your hips are at right now. So you tell me.
Oh, she's good.
She's very good. She has a great practice. Yeah. She does Pilates and yoga. Okay, go the other way if I haven't told you to do that. Okay, this would be more of a balance if we were standing, but we're not standing today, so just lubricating the hip. One direction, then the other. Nice, then bring it all the way down and have a little sit back into the chair. I'm gonna do a little bit of an arm stretch. One arm is gonna come forward. Bring your right arm over. Hold on with your left arm underneath it. Yep. And give it a nice pull inward. Yeah, so this is opening up your shoulder blade. Straighten that right arm, Laura. Yeah, there you go. So when you pull, you're pulling from the shoulder blade in the back. To be gentle, but you're letting this totally be stretched. You're not doing anything with it. Carmela, make your right arm straight.
My right arm.
Yep.
Straight.
Now hold it underneath with your left. No, other way. Yeah.
Oh, this
Now
way.
hold on up to here. Further. Elbow in front. There you go. Now keep it straight. Keep the left arm straight. I'm sorry, right arm straight. Straighten it out.
This way?
No.
Oh,
Straight
wow.
arm. Straight elbow.
This is all I can do.
You can do this.
Out this
That's
way?
it. Yeah.
Oh, like. it
So
feels like
now
on an
when
angle.
you pull,
Ah.
you're going to feel a stretch from
Oh, I see.
the back of your shoulder blade. It's a passive stretch. You don't have to do anything to feel it, right?
Mhm.
Let it go, nice and easy. Other arm, shake it out. Right arm comes straight up forward. Left arm comes underneath.
I did it backwards.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
That's okay.
It takes a while to
Yeah, I have
get
to
this,
do
and
it
I've
again.
forgotten it. Is this right now?
Yes, it's right, but it's the same arm.
Oh, I thought we did the opposite.
Do the left arm.
Oh.
Just straighten your left. Bring your right underneath it. Yep, give it a hug.
Oh, I see.
There you go. It's funny, it's really hard. And on Zoom, it's really crazy because I don't know if I'm backwards or forwards or whatever. Nope, hold it higher up.
I'm watching you and I put you on top.
She's up facing you, that's why.
Oh,
There you go.
oh, okay.
Look at me.
Oh,
Left arm straight. Straight
Left
up.
arm
Yeah,
straight.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Pull,
Pull. There you go. That's
Oh,
it.
my
That's it.
God.
Okay. Feel it in your back. Feel it
Yeah.
open up your
Oh, yeah, it's
scapula. Okay,
good.
that's all
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
Does that hurt too?
Upper shoulder
This is where I have
stretch.
the rotor cuff.
Oh,
Oh, you got to be really, really soft. So do it though,
Yeah, I do.
but maybe half the way that you do the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bring it on down. Let it relax. Shoulders. We don't want to bring all that tightness back into the neck and shoulders. So let's try and soften it out again. Sometimes it comes right back because that's where we hold it. So sit up nice and tall. Let your head drop. Imagine a weight on the top of your head, just pulling it down. You're not bringing the rest of the body with it, just the neck. Gently roll the right ear over the right shoulder. Take your time, go all the way nice and slow. Not all the way back though. I don't like head circles, it's just personal. I just go halfway and then come back further. They're great if you're 7, but after that I don't like them. over to the other side, ear over the other shoulder, nice and long. And bring it down, chin down to the chest. Let yourself lean back, let yourself close your eyes, let your head go wherever you like. Maybe it wants to go back, maybe it wants to just sit straight. Let the rest of your body start to soften into your chair. Imagine what gravity is really doing right now, it's just sucking you down to the earth, to the chair. No more effort, letting the shoulders go, letting the head go if you like. And bring the breath back. Bring yourself back to the breath, rather. Notice your inhale and exhale. Notice the filling and emptying of your body. Feel free to close the eyes if you like. Find your most comfortable position right now. Whether the feet are on the floor or curled up underneath you, whatever it might be, just find whatever feels comfortable to you right now. We're going to do a meditation called present moment meditation. And the idea is people say all the time, just be in the present moment, and it's almost impossible to do, right? We're always thinking behind and ahead. That's just how we are as humans. But this is just a moment in time, just a little moment that we're going to do this. It doesn't have to last forever. So we pretend that we see our life as a timeline. We're right here in the middle. We know when the beginning is. We don't know the end, how long that is. But here we are, right smack in the middle. And we're going to look at our left side. That's how I picture it anyway, left to right. Our left side is what's already passed, what's happened, everything that's happened from today to 20 years ago and everything in between. Our first memory, our most recent memory. This includes big things and little things. It doesn't matter. It's just all the stuff, right? All the little dots and big dots. We're going to just push it aside in our mind over to the left into like a little pile on our side. We're not saying goodbye to it. We're not telling it to go away or anything like that. We're just giving it a moment. Okay? We're just widening open the space of this moment. And then we're going to take our future, whatever lies from this moment on, from 10 minutes from now to 10 years from now, and we're going to push that gently over to the right side. There are two little piles that make up all that we are right now, what we've been through, what we have yet to go through. And all we have now is this very instant, this breath in and this breath out. The remarkable thing is that this is the same breath that we were born with. Continuous. Notice how the physical body feels on the inhale and exhale. Notice the differences, maybe the expansion. Maybe you press into the back of the chair more with your inhale. Maybe you feel a slight slumping as you exhale. Whatever it is, just notice it about this very breath in this very body at this very moment. This is who we are at this very moment, without the past, without the future. Notice the physical body, what you might feel right now in the body. Don't judge it, just notice it. Maybe I have a little ache or pain here. Maybe I have a big ache or pain here. It doesn't define who you are, it's just noticing. Maybe I feel really open and comfortable right now. Notice the set of your jaw. See if you can separate your teeth just a little bit, dropping the jaw slightly. Loosen up any of those muscles that contract a lot as we clench our teeth. Sometimes, some of us. See if you can put your mouth in just the slightest little slight smile. Without the past to regret, without the future to worry about. This very moment. See if you can make it even more comfortable. Softening something that feels tight. Maybe you notice in your body something that feels warm right now and something that feels cool. Feel the warm and feel the cool, and then feel the warm and cool together. Something in your body that feels tight. Something in your body that feels soft. Feel the tightness, feel the softness, feel the tight and soft at the same time. Something in your body that feels heavy and something that feels light. Feel heavy part, light part, heavy and light, same time. Blink our eyes open slowly, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take any little movements in your knees, your ankles, your shoulders, your elbows, anything that you need. Get the body back together as one again. Kind of isolated a lot of parts of our body today, so we're going to kind of bring them back together. Feel the breath once again coming from the floor all the way up through the legs, into the spine, up into the arms and shoulders, all the way up into the head, lift it up nice and tall, and exhaling from the head all the way down. Feel your body soften as you get rid of that air. Take as much time as you need. Take 3-4 breaths if you like. Soften it down till it exits out through the soles of the feet. Again, breathing in nice and tall from the foot, filling the body. Expanding as wide as you can in the rib cage, and then exhaling, softening, contracting the rib cage a little and softening all the way back down. One more breath on your own. Gently blink the eyes open. Wiggle the fingers again. Good. We'll end with those same mudras that we started with. First finger to thumb, reminding us that we are part of this earth, important part of this earth, and everything in it and on it. We belong here in this time and place. Middle finger, I'm releasing my frustration and anger that no longer serves me. Ring finger, I'm in the right place at the right time with confidence, doing the right thing. Pinky, I trust my instincts, my feelings, and my intuition. And let the arms come down, the hands come down. We're just going to do it a few times together. First finger is sa, ta, na, and ma. These are just Sanskrit words, or sounds actually, na and ma. And there's a nice song that I'll share with you at the end, which, Ellen, you already know it, but I'll send it to you guys if you want it, that you can do this with. It's a beautiful little song you can play. This is just a hand movement that's supposed to relax, connect, release energy. And if you're a busy person who has a hard time meditating, this is a good way to do it. You can add your own words to it. For kids, I like peace begins with me. I actually like that for adults too. And say whatever you like in your head, or I am a warrior, whatever you like. It's a nice way to keep your fingers busy while you're doing your meditation so you don't get too distracted. You have something to do with your brain. Do it a couple more times, let the shoulders rest, and then open it up and let it go. Bring your hands into heart center, tap once again into that sternum. Bring the hands to stillness. Visualize peace, whatever that looks like to you. Bring our hands to our forehead, reminding ourselves to bring peace to our thoughts, to our lips to keep peace in our words, to our heart, keep peace in our world. And send a special wish of peace to whomever you think needs it right now. A nice deep breath. Blink your eyes open. Wish peace to everybody here and everybody out there. Come on. Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
That was great.
Thanks.
Lovely.
That's good.
Love you, Ellen.
Love you too. When are you coming home?
I'm coming home Monday night.
Okay.
I'll be home Tuesday, and I might have something on Wednesday, but not all day. So
We'll talk.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Love you tons.
Have a great day. Say hi to Mike.
Bye, Ellen.
Bye.